Hello everyone, we just wanted to show you a wood burn knife that I'm getting ready to do. This is one of PJ's signature series. This is the wood burner that I use. It's a Coalwood Super Pro 2. I feel, in my opinion, I like it because you can toggle between two tips. You don't have to keep pulling them out. And these are the only two tips that I use on everything you've ever seen me burn on a knife handle. This is the C tip. I do a lot of script work with it. Usually sign everybody's names with this one. They don't make these anymore, but this is being replaced with the B2 or ball number 2 tip. And lucky for me, I think I bought 8 or 10 of these the last time I purchased them because I will wear the ends out eventually. But this is what I draw some of the pictures with. So we're going to turn this up. And
so what you put it on? 9?
I got it around 9. I like to burn them hot. You got to move fast. So I use this leather to clean my tip.
Hey, BJ.
And then usually if you have one of these knives, you see that it'll have the signature series on the bottom of it. And since I don't have my book, but I usually put the knife number somewhere in here. And then Helvie will go on the other side. And then to do their little logos, I switch. But I have to turn the heat down because this little tiny one heats up a lot faster.
Did you put it on for that one?
6. I got it on 6. And we'll see if that's the right setting. PJ's got a little fireman on his. And PJ drew this fireman.
Hi, Steven. Hi, Ed.
So I did not make up this logo. It is exactly how PJ drew it.
Hi, Norman.
And he puts engine 20 because he was a fireman, and that was the fire truck he was on. And somewhere on here, if they're in the Character Carvers of America, I put CCA on there.
Hey, Phil.
So there's PJ's knife, and it's all done except I have a book that has every time I burn one, I put the next number on there. Because I can't remember that part. But I can remember a lot of their signatures, and people ask me,
Hi, Steve.
if I can't remember them, then I will look at something. But if you use this one, people ask about script. If you burn it hot, you can move a lot faster. And that's Floyd's. And of course, a lot of you have the would-be carver. Just a couple. Burn it hot, you move fast. If you slow down, then you leave a big old burn mark on there.
Try it again. Move too slow, it just burns right through.
I don't know if you can see that tip's glowing red.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our wood burning lesson for today. People always ask what we use, and
He's got a mouse in his pocket. Rich does all this.
yeah, all of them are hand burned. That's why some of the signature guys got to wait a little while. It takes so much time to burn these. I'll sit down and burn as many as I can till fingers get hot. And I do wrap. They call it vet wrap, wimp tape. Kind of helps with the heat, but I wouldn't advise pulling the cork off unless you get one of them spongy things. That kind of helps with the heat too.
Jeff Falkowski, sorry if I butchered that. Is that a ball tip? I don't know what a ball tip means.
That is what they sell now. I do not have ball tips because they no longer make these. And I have no idea what they used to call these, but this has no ball on it. It's just a point. It's not a sharp point. It's rounded on the end.
Not focusing very well. Here we go. Okay.
This is the one that you would want to use, if you're really doing maybe some small letters or pictures. And, once again, you've got to check your heat. It'd be nice if I switch it to the other side. See, that's why I like this one. I don't have to pull the tip out. I can just hit the toggle switch and it'll go to this one.
Jeff said thank you. You're welcome. Norman says, it just amazes me the excellent work he does. Does he write this nice with a pen? I have a doctor writing. Yes, he does. He also does calligraphy. So he can do that as well, Norman. Stephen Reed said, nice lesson. Love my Helvies. Thanks, Stephen. Ed Olson said, I always wondered how you did the signatures. Well, that's it. No etching machines. Just Rich and a wood burner. There's some calligraphy.
Yeah, you can get as fancy as you want. They have so many different tips. They have scale tips. They have some that look like almost like a blade on the end. And man, you can get a really fine line. But see, this one you're not going to get a fine line. So if you want a fine line, turn the heat down. And then you just keep going over it. The more heat you got, the wider it wants to go out. If you turn up the heat, you just got to remember that you have to move faster.
Trisha Evans says, very interesting. Thanks. Deborah says, can't wait to order mine.
Well, it won't be long. We hope. So, you guys probably all admired my nice hat, right?
Yeah, Wilson Brother Fives. Ed Wilson said, wow, you get that hot. Yeah, he does sometimes, but, he tried to teach me to wood burn. It was a failed case. I can't do it. It's okay.
If you have wood that has grain in it, like oak and walnut, every time you go over them little marks, it's going to burn out. So you're going to have a dot there. It's almost impossible to burn it straight. It's just your tip goes in there and it hits that little grain mark. And so if you're looking at knife handles to burn, something that's smooth grain, tight, there's birch, which is very well to burn. This is cherry, maple, and I'm sure there's some other hardwoods. You get into poplar, it's so soft that the tip just wants to burn into the wood. So you have to burn that one not as hot as you would one of these.
Hi, Brett. Is that it? Does that end our lesson for today? Because I got to crack the whip and make him go sharpen knives.
Yeah, got to go mow the yard.
I'm mowing the yard. See, he makes it sound like he's doing. See, I don't have the talent, so I get to do the labor.
I get a weed whack.
Yeah, he does have to weed whack. I'm not allowed to do that. He's afraid I'll tear it up.
Yeah, I guess that's it. And
all right.
If there's no more questions, then
no.
Just wanted to, I guess, show some more of how much work goes into these knife handles.
A lot. And Sue Barber, I hope I pronounced that right, said thank you. You're welcome, Sue. Well, we're out of here. We're going to go back to work. We got stuff to do. So happy Easter, all. Remember the season and way we celebrate it. God bless and take care. Bye.
Bye.